Once in the forest you'll find a fabulous banquet, a fairy ball. If you close your eyes and you open your mind, the veil disappears and you'll see it all.
Hi my angels, it's Haley Reese and welcome for the very first time to the magical Reese's Pieces Fairy Forest. Ever since I knew that I was moving, I really wanted to create a background for you guys that makes you feel comfortable and magical and spiritual and just cozy. And it was really hard for me to decide what exactly I was gonna do or how exactly I was gonna do it, but I knew that I wanted there to be some sort of twinkle lights behind me because I felt that that would give a fairy effect. I gotta hand this one over to my Grams because she had the brilliant idea to create this magical forest for you guys, similar to the intro. So it's as if we go from the intro right into that world, and no matter how scary or creepy some of the things we talk about are, we still have that sense of magic and love and light. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this background, if you like it, what your thoughts are, how it makes you feel, because I really love it. And I hope that you guys do as well. Today we are going to be talking about 3 paranormal games you should absolutely never play. We're going to talk about the games, we're going to talk about how people play them, and then we're going to explore the dangers and the seriousness surrounding these games and what exactly makes them so dangerous. Now I want to give a little disclaimer, there is no paranormal game that is safe. Me saying games you should never play doesn't insinuate that there are paranormal games that you should play, because you shouldn't play any paranormal game. They are all not to be taken as just a game. Intention is everything. Things can go wrong, and I just don't want that for you guys. So obviously you're free to do whatever you please in your lifetime. This is your life, but I really am not advising or suggesting that any paranormal games should be played, period. But I thought it would be interesting and maybe the start to a series to talk about some paranormal games that really should not be played. And I thought for today's video I would touch on some of the more popular ones, especially amongst the YouTube community, and break down the dangers of it and why. So without further ado, let's get into this. The very first game that I want to talk about is one of the scariest and hardest for me to comprehend, because the entire ritual of it and the entire concept of it is absolutely terrifying and beyond dangerous, and that is one man hide and seek. It's basically a game of hide and seek between you and potentially a demon or a spirit. You practically make a doll come to life. You let this doll play hide and seek with you after you've done a ritual that possesses the doll. It's absolutely creepy at the thought of it. It's terrifying that people play this, and it is extremely dangerous. Do not play this game. I am telling you guys from experiences that I've heard revolving around this game, you don't want to play it. But let's break down how people do play it, and then I'll get into what makes this so incredibly dangerous. So I have right here on my phone the rules, the guidelines, and everything, and I thought that I would read it directly from here, because if someone was to search how to play this game, this is exactly what they would come across. So one man hide and seek. Introduction. The one man hide and seek, aka the one man tag, is a ritual for contacting the dead. The spirits which are wandering restless on earth are always looking for bodies to possess. In this ritual, you will summon such a spirit by offering it a doll instead of a human body. That is so terrifying. I don't know why anyone would continue reading, but let's continue reading. Warning, if you have psychic abilities, you may feel unwell or be prone to accidents during the ritual. Accidents meaning possession and dangers of those sorts, I'm assuming. So there's things you will need, preparation, how to do it, how to finish, and other things to keep in mind. So for preparation, you take out whatever the doll is stuffed with and you remove and restuff it with rice. So you're removing the stuffing and you're now putting rice in it. You then clip off a few pieces of your nails and put them inside the doll. Sew up the opening with a crimson thread. When you finish sewing, tie up the doll with the rest of the thread. Go to the bathroom and fill a bathtub with water. and return to your hiding place and put a cup of salt water on the ground. The salt wards off evil spirits. How to do it. Number 1, give a name to your doll. The name can be any but your own. 2, when the time is 3 a.m., say your name is it first to the doll 3 times. Go to the bathroom and put the doll in the water-filled bathtub. Turn off all the lights in your house and go back to the hiding place and switch on the TV. After counting to 10 with your eyes closed, return to the bathroom with the edge tool in your hand. Go to the bathtub and say to the doll, "I have found you." Stab the doll with the edged tool. Say, "You are the next it," and say the doll's name as you take the doll out of the bathtub and leave it on the counter in the bathroom. As soon as you have put the doll down, you go back to your hiding place and you therefore hide. And this is basically a game. You found the doll and now the doll is gonna come find you. The creepy thing is people have played this game and their doll actually moves throughout the process of this game, and when they close out the game, they find the doll in a completely different place. The crazy thing is you can't just end this game like this. You have now given an offering of your own DNA into the doll. You have done things to mimic organs of the doll, and you've given it a name and you've allowed a spirit inside of it. That is so bad and so terrifying. So how to finish? This is very important. Pour half the cup of salted water into your mouth. Do not drink it, just keep it there. Get out of your hiding place and start looking for the doll. The doll is not necessarily in the bathroom. Whatever happens, do not spit out the salt water. This is in order to prevent you from being possessed. So creepy. When you find the doll, pour the rest of the salt water in a cup over it. Then spit out the salt water in your mouth onto it as well. Say, "I win" 3 times. This is supposed to end the ritual. After this, make sure you dry the doll, burn it, and discard it later. Most important, please do not stop this ritual halfway. You must do it through to the end. This is a dangerous ritual and I will not be responsible for what happens to you if you try. So then it gives you a bunch of different warnings and things to bear in mind, but the creepiest is this one right here. For safety reasons, it might be best to keep all the doors in the house unlocked, including your front door. As well, have friends close by, so they can come and help you at a moment's notice if you ever need them. Keeping a mobile close at hand would be a good idea too. And that is how you play one-man hide and seek. Now, let's talk about why you should absolutely never play this game if hearing how it's played and what can happen wasn't enough to wean you off of it. This game is extremely, extremely dangerous. Not only are you summoning something, you are actually performing a ritual in order to allow this spirit, any spirit, to possess an item within your home that has your own fingernail clippings inside of it. You are allowing it to come and find you, and you are basically taunting it in the sense of playing this game with it. What is to say that once you remove this and you get rid of this doll, that this thing isn't forever attached to you? What's to say that it doesn't possess you? What's to say that the doll doesn't go missing and you never find this thing that you've welcomed into your home? It is so beyond dangerous to welcome anything into an item. A demon needs permission to enter an object. That is what is said. And in the movie Annabelle, as you guys saw, it asked the parents if it could enter that doll and they could never get it out. So this game is extremely risky, dangerous, ridiculous, and I don't even understand why anybody would ever want to play it. My final note for this number 1 is that I have seen YouTubers do this. Crazy people. No, I'm kidding, but I have seen people do this and their doll doesn't move at all, period. And that could very well happen. A spirit may not necessarily inhabit the doll, but the percentage and the chance that it could is enough for me to strongly advise to never play this game. The second paranormal game that you guys should absolutely never play is the closet game. And yes, I know Shane Dawson made a video playing the closet game, and in turn, I made my I'm scared for Shane Dawson video, and that was not a fluky, clickbaity video. I genuinely was afraid for him because this game is not a game that should be played and is not a game that should be taken lightly. Let's break down how you play it and let's analyze this one. So on the very first thing, bear in mind I'm getting this off of a website called scaryforkids.com, okay? It says, warning, the closet game is very dangerous. Summoning a demon could result in you becoming possessed or being dragged into eternal darkness. We recommend that you do not play this game, but yet they're going to proceed and tell us how to. To play the closet game, you need a book of matches and a bedroom with a closet. You can do this alone or with a friend. Wait until it's night. This will not work during the daylight. Step 1, take a book of matches and go to your room. Step 2, turn off all the lights in the room. The room must be in complete darkness. If there is a light in the closet, make sure it is off. Step 3, open the closet door and step inside and close the door behind you. Step 4, stand in the closet for approximately 2 minutes facing the closet door. Step 5, take one match, hold it in front of you and say, show me the light or leave me in darkness. Step 6, listen very carefully. If you begin hearing a faint whispering, light your match immediately. If you don't hear anything and the match does not ignite on its own, then don't turn around. If you do not light the match fast enough after hearing the faint whispers, you will feel something grab you from behind and drag you into the darkness. Step 7, keep the match lit. Do not blow it out, and if it accidentally goes out, immediately light another match. Step 8, holding the lit match in front of you, open the closet slowly and step outside. Do not turn around. Close the closet door behind you. Do not look inside the closet. From now on, you must make sure you always have the light on when you look inside the closet. If you leave your closet open during the night with the lights off, you will see the demon watching you with 2 red eyes that glow like matches, and I just got chills because that is so creepy. Now, whether or not there is a real specific thing that this game summons isn't the premise of it. The premise of it and the reasoning why this is so dangerous is because intention is everything. You are going in there knowing that there is a chance and there is a way that you are summoning a demon, and whether or not a demon comes, something will probably be watching you and be around you. And if you especially play this game in a way that is mocking the idea that something could be behind you, that this could be happening, it's gonna be even worse. You never want to play a game. You never want to do anything that is summoning a demon. I am telling you guys, whether the game is made up, whether the game is just, you know, an urban legend and nothing happens, you do not want to bring that into your space. You do not want to welcome that, and that is not something to joke about. Trust me. And the third paranormal game I believe you guys should absolutely never play is the classic Bloody Mary. Now, I've told you guys in previous videos I was so terrified of mirrors and Bloody Mary for the longest time that I actually took all of the mirrors in my bedroom out for a while, and I would sleep with the light on because someone told me as a kid that if the light's on, Bloody Mary can't come. So I would literally sleep with the light on every single night in order to keep her away from me. Now, the thing is, Bloody Mary is said to be one of the largest urban legends. There is no proof that it is real. People have had terrifying experiences, but it's more of a, you play it at sleepovers and you get really scared. The reason I tell you never to play this game is for 2 reasons. Number 1 is mirrors are a massive portal. Mirrors are a portal into other dimensions, and mirrors are a place that a lot of spirits travel through. So to be trying to summon anything, you might actually be drawing something from the other side of the mirror into your space that isn't Bloody Mary, but is not somebody you want to see. The second reason is because I really genuinely think that because this game has been played for so long and people have hyped it up so much and have tried to summon or bring on Bloody Mary, that there could actually be another type of demon or negative entity attached to this game, attached to this ritual, so to speak, and you might have no idea what you are summoning. I didn't explain how to play Bloody Mary because I think that we all know how to play. There's different versions of this. It's changed a lot throughout the years, but basically you just say her name a certain amount of times, you spin around and you stare in the mirror and wait for her to appear. I don't ever want to be in the bathroom with the lights off, looking into a mirror, trying to attract something, especially with the name Bloody Mary. But if you are ever thinking about playing this game, I would just really strongly suggest that you don't. Well, those are just 3 of the many paranormal games out there that you should never ever play. If you have played them and nothing's happened, then count yourself extremely lucky. It's not gonna happen to everybody. People are gonna play games and things aren't gonna happen. Not everybody in the world is going to encounter a negative spirit, and I can respect that. But some people do. And once they do, their lives will never, ever, ever be the same. And I just really don't want you guys to ever become one of those people. Well, you guys, that is it for today's video. I hope that you enjoy the new background. I hope it gives you the same magical vibes it gives me. I hope that you enjoyed this new type of video on my channel today. And that is all that I have for you for today. If you're new to my channel or you are just not yet subscribed but you do enjoy my videos, I would absolutely love it if you would join the Reese's Pieces. We believe in the unbelievable, and so if you believe in the unbelievable too, or maybe you just want to hear about it, we'd love for you to join us. And if you did enjoy today's video, please give it a big thumbs up, because I post a ton of videos and I work really hard on them, and it makes me really happy when I see that you guys enjoyed it. Remember, my loves, do all things with kindness. And until next time, I love you.